Hello, welcome to another video. In this video I am going to do a little show and tell with a new handbag that I've bought. The handbag is from Killstar, so it is a little bit gothic, and they don't sponsor this video in any way, so it's just a little bit of free advertising for them, but I absolutely love this bag and I thought it would be fun to unveil it to you. It's in lots of wrappers of crinkly stuff and tissue paper. So let's enjoy. So as you can see, the plastic wrapping has the name Killstar on it. And the handbag itself is called Lexi. Don't know if you can quite see that on the label, but it says Lexi handbag in black. So far you know that we're going to be looking at a handbag and that it's black. Inside the plastic bag there is a material bag which again has the Killstar name and logo on it. Killstar, and then it says occult luxury. And the way they've done occult, the OCC, it's like a full moon, then a half moon, and then a skinny moon, which does have a name, I know, but I can't think of it right now. So 3 different phases of the moon. This bag doesn't really make any noise on its own, but surrounding the handbag is some tissue paper, which you might be able to see here through the bag. So if I press on the fabric, you can hear the crinkly tissue paper underneath. Nothing on the back. So now I'm going to remove the handbag and the tissue paper from the material bag. Okay, so we now just have a piece of tissue paper covering the handbag itself. So it won't be long before the reveal of my new and beautiful handbag. Now, if you're not really into gothic things, then you will hate this. But I love anything gothic and unusual, and I have already looked at this, so I know that I love it. I'm going to take the bag out of the tissue paper, and then I think it might be fun if we fold the tissue paper, because you know how I love to fold things. So I'll do the reveal now, and then we will fold the tissue paper. Ta-da! It's so pretty. Look at all these things we can play with. Oh wow, it's lovely. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm just going to move it to the side whilst we fold the tissue paper. Okay, now that's a bit disappointing because one end of the tissue paper is thinner than the other end, so I can't get a neat, perfect finish. Still, that's better than nothing. Okay, let's get back to this handbag. Right, where do we even begin? I don't know, I'm so excited. Okay, so as you can see, it is a sort of classic purse shape with the clasp at the top. Just here. The clasp is in silver. The silver runs across the top of the bag and then down to these little side loops where you can attach a shoulder strap, which is inside the handbag. The sides of the bag are shiny patent black. Which is wonderfully shiny and clean because the bag is brand new. And here we have the tag, Killstar. Which just has the barcode on the back. And the patent black goes all the way underneath. Now this is quite firm, so the bag will keep its shape. There is one thing I think is missing from the bottom. I think I would have liked it to have little studs so that when you set it on the ground, the shiny patent material won't get scuffed as much. As it is, when I put this on the floor, this will inevitably get dirty and scratched, which is a bit of a shame. To the front of the bag, we've got this wonderful, beautiful corset design, which then ties up in a bow. And if you really wanted to, you could unthread this, and if you wanted to, you could have the bow at the bottom, or you could thread it in a different way, but I'm happy with how it is, so I'm going to leave it as it was. I'm going to have to maybe watch a YouTube video or something on how to tie a bow so that it sits straight like that, and so that these bits come down rather than sticking up sideways like that. I'm sure it's possible, so I'm going to look into that and see if I can do that. Now here at the top there is a metal plaque, and it says Killstar Occult Luxury, and it's got a protective piece over it, which we will take off. So the protective piece was blue, which is why it looked a bit blue, but it is in fact shiny silver. And the little plaque and all of the corsetry is set on a patent black strip that runs down the middle of the handbag. And the fabric here is secured by silver loops, so metal silver loops. Now when I picked the bag from the website, I wasn't sure if these zips were just decorative or if they were usable. As you can see, it's got 2 zips on either side. Both have metal pulley bits and both have Killstar written on them on both sides. Now let's find out if they are usable pockets. It looks like they are. Wow, yeah, they are. The pocket goes in all the way. I can fit all of my fingers in there, so that's a fairly decent size. Very handy for keeping things that you don't want to go rummaging on the inside of your bag, perhaps some tissues or your mobile phone or a lipstick or something. Does anybody else get excited about deciding where everything's going to go in a new handbag? Yes, I do. all of my fingers in there. That's again very good size then. No, I thought that the whole thing might join, but it doesn't. They are two separate pockets. Okay, let's take a look at the back. Okay, so the back is a matte effect material. This bag is vegan, so none of this is leather. And we have another pocket here. Which is a very good size. It goes all the way down to about here. And it's, yeah, you can fit, this is possibly where I'd put my mobile phones. This is the side of the bag that would sort of sit against my body, so I might just put my mobile phone in there. And this bag comes with two straps, a shorter one and a longer one for shoulder strap. So let's open the bag and take a look. Okay, so it comes with the usual padding. I think there we have the straps. Silk gel. So the only thing I am a little bit concerned about is whether I will be able to sort of get what I want, because the top of the bag is quite a lot narrower than the bottom of the bag. So you can fit quite a lot in this bag, but the space that you have to get to it is not that wide, and I'm fairly clumsy. I can see myself. I was thinking maybe I might sort of scratch myself on these bits when I'm trying to get in there. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Actually, these, they're actually not that sharp. It's all finished quite nicely. A little bit of thread there, but apart from that, it is very, very well made. And this wasn't that expensive. So inside, I know that you can't see very well, but there is the sort of standard zip on the inside. Which is a very nice size. Perfect. And then if I turn it around, there's also the fairly standard built-in pockets that you get. Sometimes people put their mobile phones in these, and sometimes they don't. It's up to you. The lining is kind of shiny and it does have Kill Star written on it. So it's all lined, looks very professional and well made. Very impressed. I do like this bag a lot. So I decided a little while ago to treat myself to a new handbag because my dog chewed my current handbag. It was my own silly fault, really. I accidentally left some treats in a side pocket and she chewed the whole side pocket off of the handbag in order to get the treats that were in there. So yeah, I cut it off and it was still passable. It's actually a gift and I really love it. It's a Halloween themed bag. It's got pumpkins and black cats and stuff all over it. But yeah, she ruined a little bit of it, which, as I said, I cut it off and I've been using it for months like that. But I finally decided to treat myself to a new handbag and I ordered one and it was massive. I loved it. It was black and it had purple bats on it. You know, it's beautiful. I did love it, but it was all the way out here and I'm just not a massive handbag type of person. Even this is no, the bottom part of this is, you know, maybe a tiny bit too big, but then it goes up into this smaller area, so I think this will be a good compromise. This is fine. I think this is going to be fine. But yeah, the other one was too big, so I sent it back. So it looks like here we have the shoulder strap, which I can hopefully just, I think I can just rip. There we go. Now the other handbag that I just mentioned that I sent back, it did not have a shoulder strap, which I must have misunderstood from the description of it because I thought that it did have one. And I do prefer to have my handbag over my shoulder. So I hate having to hold things when I'm walking. And so the fact that this one definitely did come with a shoulder strap, because I checked, is definitely a big plus. And it looks like this is fully adjustable. So we've got the sort of the little buckle bit here, which is a little bit stiff at the moment. As you can see, it's been folded for a while, so it's a bit stiff, but I can adjust that to make it a bit longer. And then these clips just clip on here to the little circles. Oh no, I may have put that on the wrong way around. Oh, it twists. Oh, that's good. I thought I'd put it on the wrong way around. I had, but luckily it all pivots round, so that's good. And then that one goes on there, and there we have a shoulder strap. If though I did want to carry it and sort of have it over my arm, then I could use this shorter strap. I actually prefer the, oh, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that to do that. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I prefer that clasp to that clasp. But this is not long enough, but it's nice to have the option. So if I did just want to carry it over my arm, then I could just put this shorter one on. But I very much doubt this will get any use. I'll I'll pretty much always use it with the shoulder strap, though that is a shame. I do prefer that clasp is much cooler than this clasp. But yeah, both straps are the patent material. And I'll just have to work it, just getting them, you know, I just have to mould them a bit and make them a bit more malleable and get the kinks out. But yeah, so that is my handbag, my very nice, new, shiny, gorgeous, lovely, beautiful handbag. I only got it a couple of hours ago and I knew that I couldn't wait to start using it, so I had to make this video straight away. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look at this with me. Take care and